Hey, I'm in Seven Hills today. Can't wait to feature this house right behind me. It's a 4-bedroom with the primary downstairs home, fully renovated. Let's flip the camera around, let's take a look. All right, let's go. Everyone knows the story. One take, we're gonna walk through, no script. Just gonna take it as we see it and talk it out. So what are we looking at? It's a 4-bedroom house here in Seven Hills, 3-bath, 2,635 square feet. Built in 1997 with a list price of $798,800. So let's get this home tour underway. So Seven Hills, a lot of the houses were built in the late 90s, early 2000s. So this one has been completely updated from fixtures to paint, flooring, luxury vinyl, kitchen, everything. So they did a great job of modernizing, and I can't wait to feature it. Let's check it out. You know what I like to do. Come in, get straight to the main area here. So a lot of open space. It's probably pretty echoey because we're talking full vaulted, like 20, 22 feet, however the distance is up there, it's high. And it's like that both up here all the way. We go to the corner here just to show you how expansive the house truly is. All of that completely up high. So 2,600 square feet, but it feels huge, but manageable. So take a look at this kitchen. You got the waterfall quartz countertops coming down. The breakfast bar, so you can get some seating up here. This would be your eat-in kitchen right here. Got a nice little alcove area to set the table back a little bit for some chairs. And then here, instead of having the countertop go all the way out, you just have a little extra space there for something. And then look at that. Same countertop material on both sides. It's a white tone, almost like a hint of green and a little gold. And that same like gold bronze color is brought up in the backsplash. It's like a dirty subway tile in a good way. So you have the white on gold. Cabinets all soft close. They look new. They're not the solid, but they're also not that like thin, flimsy material either. Nice workmanship. You got the dovetail on that. So you know it's just a little bit of an elevated product. The stainless steel. There's your vent oven range. That's your microwave down below. And nice fridge. Not quite like built in, but it gives it that built-in feel with this cut around it. And pantry here. And as common in the 90s is all of those platforms. So here they used this to put the ductwork through. So all the way up, there may not be any crawl space up top anywhere. So yeah, definitely a dust collector. Also great opportunity for some decorations. And I like how they've paired that with the built-ins over here, or the built-in shelving over here that doesn't have like cabinetry. It's just, feature on the fireplace and then a lot of open space on the side. So from this angle, and it's a big wide space, by the way. When you're in a kitchen, if you look at these are super wide planks, by the way. They're probably like 8-inch planks, but I'd say about here is where this like line here is like the normal galley space that you'd get from here before the island starts. So they've creeped the island out a little bit, and it feels just a little extra spacious here, for sure, is the best way you can kind of describe it. So you have an all new dishwasher, sink, tags are still on everything. There's a cutout, they got it all done. 1.25, I think. I think the one in our house is like 0.5 horsepower or something. It's a big boy. All right, so there you have it. That's our kitchen. Love that it just faces into the main area. Definitely an entertaining house with all this open space. Seven Hills has master plan HOA. It's $73 a month for the HOA. This home's not in a gated portion of Seven Hills. You have the gated and ungated. I'd say standing about here is where the back of your couch would be, kind of centered into this room here. So look at your fireplace. And each one of these shelves do have a plug. Here and here. So if there's anything you wanted to plug in, lighting wise, electronics wise, you do have some flexibility there. Well, before we head out back, I'm staring at this primary. I just want to get in here and show it to you. So primary downstairs as well, and then look at the same ceiling, just really high up. So look, we got a house, it's 2,600 square feet with tons of lifted space. I'm sure if you take the same floor plan and you throw a room upstairs, I'm sure you could pull it off on one of these open spaces if you wanted to have some extra room, loft space, whatever. So that's the trade-off, is that big open feel. You may lose a little square footage on a similar floor plan in the same community, same builder. You know how when you go to a builder and look at their spec houses, there's usually options. They have the base plan, and then, hey, did you want 3 bedrooms or 4? Do you want 4 bedrooms and a loft or no loft, blah, blah, blah. So I just a feel from this is that there may have been an option to go for more space. Could be wrong, could be some of the other houses. Do like here, you have slider out back. We'll go out back from here in a minute. Did want to check out this bathroom. Thanks to the listing agent, Angelina Santos with Realty One, for letting me in here to feature it for you guys. House has been on the market for like 5 minutes. Just kidding, 2 days. But they're actually bringing in some workers here to finish the shower and bathtub. You see the blue tape here, and the shower is missing a glass. So she was great. She got me in here before they did the work. Sorry about that cut. My gimbal went a little wild on me here. So you can see the shower, fully reimagined. Same tile design as the one in the kitchen. This is the hex versus the long rectangle. It's kind of interesting. You get that white with the gold bronze rust color coming through. And the same tile over there, they tiled on the wall next to the tub. Look at this beautiful standalone tub. Just elevated. Who needs a pedestal? And you can just pedestal a whole platform. And they just have one single sink here though. One single instead of a double. This is nice too. So you got some baseboards throughout. They're the 6, maybe 8 inch. I think it's 6 inch taller baseboards. You have a little alcove there, by the way, to sneak in some sort of dresser or something. So while we're here, we'll just scoot out back. So the backyard, fairly simple. It looks like this on both sides. A shallow side. 2 large trees on each corner. Someone told me there's the sumac family. I'm not entirely sure. I do know they grow really quickly. You kind of tell from here. You can create quite the canopy. You cut below and it just kind of fills in throughout, but it gets really, really thick. So when they're this mature, you are able to kind of cut them back and you can create a really thick top canopy. Give yourself some shade. You know that Vegas sun. And the house does face south, so you do have all of this covered. And it's late in the afternoon here in the springtime, and you can see the sun's not even setting to the right, so it's probably a south-southeast angle. And And then same thing over here, you do have gate access to get to the backyard. So a simple backyard. Now I would not say pool ready, pool size. You probably could slip in a hot tub spa or above ground spa or something on the side if you wanted. But I do like this. You have the 2 lights there. You can change that out and add some fans if you wanted to. And a covered space, you know, right off the social kitchen living room area makes for great dinner party space. All right, so back into the primary. That is the tallest ceiling I've ever seen in a primary. It makes it feel, again, so big. I mean, the room's probably like 14 by 20, maybe 16 by 20. And just, I mean, it's like 2 rooms in one. I mean, look at it, just really big. All right, enough. I'll carry on. And now you do have a second half bath here. This would just be the public bathroom, I guess you'd call it, for the living room. I'm a big fan of coat closets on the way from the garage. As we all know, that's where you use the house mostly. So your laundry room's here. You got a little deep storage underneath the stairs. And a little corner here, you could probably put something. Use that space. And then out in the garage, 3-car garage. You have a little storage built in on the side. Here's your hot water heater. Earthquake straps are in place. I don't see a loop for the hot water or for the water softener. So that may be something that you need to pull a plumber in for to get the right piping if you wanted to go that route. Seven Hills, very much a sought after area. I have clients that search, just for Seven Hills or just for the school system that Seven Hills is in, and Seven Hills is part of it. So there's definitely a cult demand for Seven Hills, and it's because it's built in the 90s and early 2000s. It's an established area. So the trees. By the way, I'm standing in the formal dining room. By the light fixtures dropping down. So this would be your formal dining area space, and this would be your formal living room, the front living space. So yeah, that Seven Hills area is definitely a sought after location, supply and demand. If you're looking for a home in an established neighborhood with highly rated schools, close proximity to the strip, to the airport, to freeways, then Seven Hills may be a community in Henderson that you could be interested in yourself. So I do like these the stairs the way they extend out to the right. Just anything that's wider or taller makes things feel more grand. Let's step upstairs and let's take a look at what's going on up here. So the same luxury vinyl. It's like a light wood tone. The walls are like a beige, not quite white. It's like a neutral brown, which pairs nicely with the brown on the stairs. So top of the stairs here, you kind of look in and see the kitchen, the dining room, living room area. There's a small landing. Nothing that you can create a TV room or a play space with, but you have some space. Maybe a table or something here. Then you have 3 bedrooms upstairs. This is bedroom number 1. Now these bedrooms, nothing wild about them. They're just simple bedrooms. Though I do like it has the 2 closets. So you do your summer, fall, and winter clothes separate, or some kids even take the doors off and you can turn one of those into a little desk space. That's bedroom number 1. Linen closet here. Nice workmanship, by the way. You know, things, and I've mentioned it before, but when you come in and you see the floors been done and baseboards, you know, if it's a sloppy job, you see just caulk sitting out, or you see bad cuts where these are slipping, they're not together, or they're not quite flush with the wall. But you know, everywhere I look, it's just a tight connection. There's no loose caulk or anything like that. Same thing, you know, the paint's been done, but I don't say overspray. You know, sometimes a sloppy paint job, you'll just see like the paint come down. It's the attention to detail. Things like this, these will just be, you know, paint on. But yeah, I think they just did a really good job on that. And I should say I bear no interest in this home whatsoever when I say that. It's not my listing. I don't know the owner. Just observations from me as I'm going through. So bedroom number 3, second one upstairs. No ceiling fan. You do have that spot. You can change that out into a ceiling fan. In the meantime, that is a modern light. Have a walk-in closet with matching light in here. And speaking of light, there's a nice window here for some natural light as well. And then bedroom number 3. Here's bedroom number 3. You got some nice mountain views off the over the edge of your neighbor here too. May catch some sunsets here during the winter about that direction. Right now the sun's gonna set closer to over there. It's bright, I'm not gonna blind you. I should mention if this house or anything else as I'm featuring, if there's anything you wanna see and you're local here, you want a private tour, don't ever hesitate, reach out, shoot me a text, let's go, and you know, we'll take it from there. So that's our 3rd bedroom upstairs. Now upstairs we do have the double sink here. The double hung sink, you see it's just a hung sink there with the modern mirror and light fixtures. And then the same tile work that we saw in the primary downstairs, they have upgraded this bathroom with as well. And then flooring has been consistent. It's the same luxury vinyl throughout the entire home. Speaking of entire homes, this, my friends, completes our home tour. So I appreciate you joining me. Let's recap. It's a 4-bedroom house here in Seven Hills, which is in Henderson, Nevada. So 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2,635 square feet. List price is $798,800. It was built in 1997. Comes out to $303 a square foot. Has just been updated recently, and you got a $73 a month HOA. I appreciate you guys joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next.